Not anymore.
I mean, it's once upon a time, yes.
Gotcha. I'm playing the new
Sword and Shield.
Yeah, the Crown Tundra, where they basically shoved all of the legendaries of the entire series into one island. And they actually redesigned the three birds. They're really cool. Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno.
I was gonna say, and that other one no one likes.
I love Articuno.
Yeah,
That
Articuno
was
was my
always
favorite
mine
out of all of
too.
them.
I was amazed when you said that you liked Articuno, August, because I was always under the impression that no one liked Articuno.
She was she was a queen. Final Fantasy gays had Diamond Dust.
I mean, like,
Mischieva, I had Articuno, the fresh ass sassy bitch.
you just gotta get into her call, Dave.
Zapdos is just so cool looking, though.
Yeah, Moltres was the lamest one out of three, in my opinion.
Really?
I mean, it's cool, but not as cool as the other two.
Zapdos.
Cool. Because Articuno is now psychic flying with a psychic attack that can freeze you. Moltres is dark flying with a fire attack that can burn you. And I'm currently trying to catch Zapdos, who they turned into a roadrunner, basically.
Sweet.
And he's fighting flying.
Yeah.
And I don't know what his whole deal is, but he runs around so fast and you have to catch him, and I don't know how to do that because he's so fast. Anyways.
Means.
Do any of you have experience with the phone service Visible?
No. Don't think I know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
It's Verizon's lower tier service. It's all the same, unlimited everything, but they just deprioritize your data stream.
So kind of like Metro
bottled or
PCS
something?
for T-Mobile.
And
I guess.
Boost for Sprint.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's $40 a month, and I really need to save that money, so I'm switching. So we're gonna see how the coverage goes.
It's gonna be the same coverage. So calls and texts and all that are fine. It's just gonna be your data usage might seem slower at times, but maybe not.
How much data do you use a month? This isn't a competition.
It's a great question. I don't know how to check that.
Maybe 1.5 G.
You're probably
That's
I think I checked accidentally the other day and it was 6.5 gigs. I'm like, holy shit.
Well, you play games.
Do you leave the house that much?
Yeah, I play Hearthstone a lot on my phone, so it eats up a ton of the data.
usually a lot higher than that.
And the reason, yeah, I do. August, I go to the office for work.
Okay. How's the Wi-Fi?
I asked that. That was a Dax question.
I work from home when I need to or want to, but I don't mind going to the office.
Ooh.
I drove to the store today. It was an adventure.
It took me 3 hours to drive home to work from work today.
Oof. 2 hours?
It's 3 hours. It's a 20-minute drive normally.
Gross.
God.
But there was a huge accident between on the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland. So I just stopped. Honestly, at some point I was just like, you know what, fuck it, and I stopped and I had dinner at my favorite Mexican place in the city.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, if you're gonna be sitting down for a while, might as well let's go eat. Let's go hang out.
What's his
Do something.
name?
Hey.
El Capitan, actually.
Oh my god, he's a sailor.
Yeah, I know, right? Inside the Navy, I mean, what?
Oh, hey. all the seamen.
Yes.
Poop deck.
Do you guys watch Golden Girls?
I don't currently.
One of my favorite insults from that entire show is, "You've been under more sailors than a nautical toilet."
He got the ass.
Yeah, I think that's what I miss least about The Office is the commute.
It's never been that bad before.
I'd go back to The Office if I could just teleport back and forth.
Yeah, the commute is pretty shitty. It's nice to be like,
Oh, I loved my commute. I miss it so much.
when I on my work from home days, it's like I know I have to be like available at 9 o'clock for a Zoom call, for like a group call thing that we do. So like when I work from home, I pretty much don't start working until 9. When I'm going into the office, I'm like, oh, I better be there for a little bit beforehand so people see me and know that I'm there. Blah blah blah. Work from home is just much more chill.
I start working before 9, but I find that all the members of my team will not answer me until after stand up. It's like, nah, man, it's not 9 o'clock. Your question can wait.
What the hell is happening to my screen?
I feel like new work hours are 9 to 2:30 for everybody, right? It's working from home.
No.
It's
Depends on the
Mine's
day.
Mine's different. I'm like at 10, 11-ish to 4 to 6 maybe-ish.
That's not
Depending.
still not all that bad.
No.
Starting so late.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like
Just shuffled over.
5 to 6 hours of like actual work.
Yeah, I'm like 9 to 4. I think that's
That's not. Yeah, that's like 4
Accurate.
hours.
As long as work gets done.
except for our HR department was concerned about quality of life, so they sent out a 1-hour power down.
Oh,
Cool.
Like,
right.
See,
I'm sure they're
so it's reserved time that no one can schedule meetings for from 12 to 1.
nice.
Oh my god.
That's
I
nice.
mean-
Well, I'm sure there are some employees that like really don't do a good job of like taking breaks or whatever. But for
Yeah.
others that are very capable, like you, I'm sure are. It's just like, hell yeah, I'll take the 1 hour power down time.
Yeah, it's like, cool, I ate my lunch at 11, but I will take an hour off at 12.
I mean,
That's sweet.
America should adopt siestas, like
Oh hell
as,
yeah.
as part of daily everything. Everyone should just
calendar-
shut down for 12 o'clock. just
My
just shut down.
calendar every day has a block on it from 7 to 9:30 and then 12 to 1. Nobody's allowed to talk to me. No one's allowed to schedule meetings. No one's nothing. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm working, but you are not allowed.
We work with a
Some people do
third-party
pretty
team
good
in,
with that.
in Uruguay, and they go pretty off the grid around lunchtime.
Yeah, it was definitely a thing in Italy. Like everyone goes home from work to eat lunch at home and then take a nap, and then comes back at like 3 o'clock to finish up the last 2 hours of work.
I mean, like, why not? Like, I feel like road rage, when it was a thing, or traffic was a thing, like, I think it would tone down road rage a little bit, because everyone got a good nice nap. Go to put to sleep.
People who aren't overworked
Yeah, exactly.
make people nicer.
I mean, possibly. We'll never know until we try it.
I think you can stop that sentence at "we'll never know" because I don't think that's ever going to happen. Closest thing to it happening is more companies letting people work from home. Then that's decreasing the road rage rate.
I have my office appointment to clean out my desk because I'm now a remote employee, so
Oh my god.
it might be my last time going into the office at this company. Just, it's wonderful. Love working remote.
It is mighty nice.
I liked it a lot at my old job. This worked a lot better at the office.
What did? You cut out there a little bit.
Said I liked working from home a lot with my old job. This current job, I feel like I work more. I actually work more, and I add more value passively by being at the office than I can do while being at home.
Mm.
So like even the time when I'm at the office where I'm like just sitting playing games on my phone, I'm at least there to like answer questions and listen to conversations people are having with customers, and I chime in and like say things here and there, which I can't
No
do. I can't do from home.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of like that we were forced to go remote because some of the people that didn't like to communicate very well were kind of like forced into communicating the way that you should.
Yeah.
Forces
So
people
it's-
to follow protocols, essentially.
Yeah, like, oh, you actually had to send me an email and like put in a request or something instead of just coming to my desk.
Yeah, I've been teasing my coworkers, but also not like really teasing because we're supposed to do everything, like log everything through Salesforce. And they're like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" I'm like, "Hey, actually, I
Submit
can, but will you submit it through Salesforce because I need to be able to justify my raise in a few months?" I'm like, joking, but not joking. That's literally how they're measuring us.
It's
No,
how
no.
you measure KPIs. Like you
That's
need
part
the
of
paper
Salesforce.
trail.
That's part of the Salesforce sell is like,
Yeah.
we'll give you the analytics on your employees' like
Yeah, it's like-
interactions.
And when they don't, I'm like, I just make a dummy one and say it was from them. Like, they told me to do this, so now I'm doing this. Enter.
Yeah.
I spent an hour and a half doing this.
Dave.
What?
You're only at 4.5 gigs. I was curious
Oh,
what I
what?
was at. I'm at almost 13. I'm at 12.6.
That's it. I'm gonna turn off Wi-Fi when I'm at home.
Do you want to go higher?
Yeah.
If you hit 15 gigs, then your speeds get reduced.
No, that's never happened.
That's what my data usage is. For the month of October, 1.5.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm 12.62, and almost 8 of that is hotspot. I bet that hotspot,
Who are you hotspotting?
I think that was from the cabin over the weekend.
You hotspotted at the cabin
Oh, almost all weekend.
for your phone?
Because my cell phone was faster than the internet at the cabin.
So you're hotspotting the PlayStation off of it, or your what? Your...
PlayStation and the Nintendo and my work stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's where that comes from.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on like Google Fi,
Ew.
and I'm at a whopping 0.05 gigabytes of data usage for the month, and I have 15 days
0.05?
left. 0.05, which means I haven't
You're
left the
home
fucking
on
house.
Wi-Fi all the time. Yeah. All right, Francis, you want to play some BG?
Sure.
So hopefully I don't start coughing while sitting up on the couch. Tommy made the HelloFresh meal in his barbecue chicken rice bowls, and it was really good. And of course I had 2 servings, and the rice is making me like all Dave coffee.
So we've been using a different one called Gobble for like a
good?
few months now. Really like it. It's a little more expensive, but I feel like the servings are massive compared to
Bigger, yeah. I
some
mean,
of the others.
are you doing a 2 like servings for 2 people still?
Yeah, we just do
Okay.
2 servings,
Yeah,
3 meals.
We bumped ours up. We're doing the 4 serving meals with HelloFresh in order to get enough food. So it's
Nice.
enough for us to eat like 1 meal, and then we usually have like at
Leftovers.
least 1 or 2 lunches after.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gobble.
I like the Gobble though because they do some of the more intensive work for you, like sauces and rice and stuff. So you just like pop it in the microwave for a couple minutes, and you spend your time cooking like the protein and vegetables instead of the grains.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much everything comes in at like 15-20 minutes at the most.
Did they do like a WoW update recently? I feel like a lot more of my friends are online playing WoW these days.
No. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Or is there a new one coming out so people are getting back on and
I
like,
have no clue.
oh man,
What?
I'm so glad to be free of an MMO.
Yeah, it is really a dumb